guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be planning the week of September 5th to the 11th in my memory planner, and I'll be using a kit from ScribblePrintsCo called Bear Cafe. And this week was Labor Day weekend, or Labor Day week, or Labor Day, not a week. And then it's also 9/11 Memorial, and then on Thursday we lost someone very monumental in society, or not society, but in the world. So yeah, but I don't know how to explain it, but I just had a really sad feeling when Queen Elizabeth passed away. I don't know, it's like, even though I never met her in person, or she's just like that person that everyone knows who she is, if that makes sense. So yeah, anyway, so I guess I'll go into the gist of the spread itself. So pretty much I pulled in Simply Gilded washi for the bottom washi, and yeah, I didn't have when I purchased this kit, or did I actually purchase this kit? I think this was part of the random pull, so I ended up just pulling in Simply Gilded since I didn't have the 15mm washi, and it kind of works out. I'm trying my best to use the washi tapes that I have and not try to buy any more. I do have one wall, not really a full wall, but a half wall that my dad built in, for my washi, and then I still have a box, but that box is, Michael's washi, so I don't really use that as much unless I'm, I need that for or sometimes I use it for my, my cutting mats, because it loses some stickiness, and I usually just tape the bottom of the sticker to the mats, so that's what I use. But yeah, right now I'm just using clear tape, and it works out perfectly. Anyway, so I guess I will go into the sidebar now. So for the sidebar, I pulled in 3 full boxes and then 2 half boxes, and it fit perfectly within that section. And of course, my dog is trying to make his bed on the floor itself. No, that's not comfy. Stop it. So yeah, and then I also pulled in, I believe this is gold. Yeah, so I pulled in gold underlays, and then I also pulled in the matte bronze, I believe. Matte bronze label sampler. I always want to say sample label, but it's not. So pretty much I pulled in that, and then yeah, that is pretty much the base. And honestly, I completely forgot to use the label sampler until Wednesday, and I was like, oh gosh, because I completely forgot I had it with me, so, or when I put down the base, so when I was doing day by day, I completely forgot. Anyway, so I guess I'll go into day by day now, because I usually go over a lot of time anyway. So for Monday, I marked down that I published my weekly plan with me, and then it was also a day off, so I was really I stayed up the night before, and I was like, my goodness, I was exhausted. So, and then I also marked down that I had a day off. And honestly, I don't know. Let me know what if you would like to see the version 2 scripts as the holidays as well. I can try to get all of the fonts options available. And also I may add this as a font option for the the monthly scripts, and then the mini monthly scripts, and then also the day of the weeks. You guys can let me know what you would like to see this is version 2, so this is the normal scripts that I offer in the shop, not the 8 font options that I offer currently. So anyway, so then I designed and print and cut stickers, and then I had some planning time after that, and yeah. And then for Tuesday, I felt like this month just went by so quickly. I'm already on, I think by the time you're watching this, I'm on the same week. So, yeah, I'm kind of no. Yeah. My goodness. What am I saying? So, I'm currently recording this voiceover on the 26th, September 26th. So, yeah, I'm a little behind on videos, but I'm trying to catch up. So I usually like to be a week behind on my memory plan with me's. So that's why my weekly plan with me's are more up to date, because that's literally, I record that on I try my best to record it on the Sunday before the week starts. And then, yeah, pretty much that's what happened. And then Tuesday, I marked down that I published my September monthly, and I did smudge the sticker just a smidge, but it's not really noticeable unless you really look at it. And then I packed orders, and then I watched Blood and Treasure, designed some stickers. Then I had to take my dog, my brother's dog, a bath, because my brother, like, you tell him to do one thing, he would wait till the very last minute, till I get very frustrated with him, and then he knows I will end up taking him a bath anyway, because I can't, I'm fed up with him, or fed up with my brother, I should say. So, this is my brother's tendency of doing things. So, he has moved downstairs, like, into the other apartment, or moved into his apartment, let's just say that. In March 11th, he moved down there. He still has packing boxes, and he's like, oh yeah, I'll get to it. I'm like, bro, you're never gonna get to it, and it's gonna be a whole year later, and you still haven't got to it. It's just like, why? Just, when you have, like, usually weekends he doesn't have work from either jobs, but he chooses to sleep regardless, but not do anything, you know. It's just, like, very frustrating with my brother. So, like, I need to move his stuff, because he still has stuff up here, and I'm just like, bro, you need to get this out of this house so I can start doing my things, right? So anyway, that's just my whole spiel about my brother. Anyway, so then for Wednesday, I marked down that I published week 34, packed orders, then I had a USPS drop, and then I was printing and cutting stickers, I believe, or like orders, and then I watched Love in the Villa, and this was like, I forgot the actress's name, Love in... Cat Graham, and then Tom Hopper. He's from the Umbrella Academy. So, yeah, it was cute and kind of silly in a way, because they were like, it was almost like revenge for each other. Like, I don't know, it's kind of silly that I don't want to spoil the plot, but I would say if you want to watch it, you can watch it. But yeah, anyway, so then for Thursday, I marked down that I published the Petite Planners. So this was the 2023 release for Erin Condren Petite Planners. And yeah, I only received, like, I didn't receive the dated planners. I only received the other, like, journals and stuff. And then I printed and cut stickers. I watched Stargirl, and that script is from my shop, but I haven't released them yet. So yeah. And then that afternoon, it was announced that, like, our time, like, or New York time, it was announced in the afternoon that Queen Elizabeth has passed away, and her son has now succeeded the throne and is now King Charles III. So he decided to keep his name, but it was kind of funny the next day, because I was like watching the news and stuff. They decided to, like, broadcast most of the events that were happening, like the I'm gonna butcher the word, accession. So where he's, like, proclamated and, like, declared as king. And yeah, it was just, like, so funny, because his reaction to telling someone to move the pen away, and he had his own pen, and it literally, he took it out from his jacket, and he used it, he dipped his pen in, and then started writing in it. But then a few days later, it was just, like, a whole, like, pen debacle, because, like, the pen was leaking ink, and it just got all over his finger, and then he handed it to his wife, then it got all over her fingers, and the security guard had to take the pen away from it. I was just like, I died laughing about that. I was just like, why? Just use the pen there, you know? But I guess I understand why he wants to use his personal pen, but my goodness, like, his facial expressions is just, like, hilarious. Anyway, so then I packed orders after that. Like, I was just watching the news and stuff. So yeah, and then Friday, I was just like, I think Friday was the day that he came back to London and did all the stuff to be proclaimed as king. And then, yeah, I didn't really mark that in this, because I was just like, nah. The most important thing was just to mark Queen Elizabeth passing, like, 96 years old. It's just insane. Like, she lived a very long life and reigned for a very long time. So yeah, anyway, so then I marked down that I packed, or Friday I published new releases, like the video, and then packed orders, designed, and then I took a nap, and that sticker's from Papershire. Then Saturday, I marked down that I slept in, and I designed, and then I got my, so usually on the 10th is when my high yield savings account, like the interest goes into the account, and yeah, they have increased it now to 2%, so if you guys are interested in a high yield savings account, I would recommend American Express. Like, yeah, I don't get anything from it, but I just letting you guys know, high yield savings account, it's just, I never really like put money too much or like a lot of money in there, but once I started realizing that I get more interest in that account than my regular bank, I just like, you know what, I'm just gonna put most of my money in there, and then it just accumulates. So yeah, I think, yeah, I don't know what I was going to say with that. And then after that, I marked down that I watched, or no, not watched. I went to Kowloon Cafe. That's on like 86th Street if you're interested, if you live in New York or Brooklyn. And then we went to BJ's and Target. And then I totally flopped and put the sticker on the wrong side. So I ended up just writing BJ's and Target on one line as opposed to having this, what do you call it? A character sticker there. And it was also Saturday was also the Mid-Autumn Festival, so I ended up just, my mom took us out for dinner, which instead of cooking, she usually cooks, but this year I guess no. We went to Hong Kong Cafe and Sushi for sushi. And then Sunday was also 9/11 Memorial, and I have to create or I want to print out this sticker, but I completely forgot to print it out beforehand, so I just left a blank area, or like a half box there, and then I marked down that I had new releases, and then I packed orders, and this day I just used up most of the label sampler, or like the labels that I had left, and then I packed orders and watched House of the Dragon. So yeah, that is pretty much my week in full. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!